Extreme comedy. It's like a comedy simulator. Well, anyway, let's get on with the show. It's a 2-hour-long show, lock the door. No, yeah. That's not going to help you.
This little wooden wonder behind us is the world's smallest comedy club. Probably because I don't really think we can waste Guinness's time by getting it officially verified. But yeah, so what it is a shed, fits 4 people in. And we just run it as a normal comedy club. So the experience that you would have in a comedy club is repeated in painfully hot conditions at a series of festivals.
I'm joking. Is everybody really nice and hot in the shed? Yeah.
It started off as a private joke. So the reason we did it is people that book live comedy are, again, it's a very small network. And some acts, not necessarily the ones you get here, but club circuit, it's very hard sometimes to sell your room. So our comedy club is not just this. We have a room at various sort of comedy clubs that we take over. And you have to try and sell it to them. You have to say, oh, it's going to be this full. You know, we get a good crowd. So rather than try and sell your room, we decided to reverse it and challenge them to do something incredibly small. So that got us through the first terrifying bit. But I was a mess. I was so panicked, like, I didn't know what was going to... I just imagined building a shed and then nothing happening. It would just been the biggest sort of testament to failure. But no, it worked.
Yeah. Okay, guys, what's happening here?
Hey.
It's Pollyanna Poopy's School of Comedy. I'm actually, get off of me, Phoebe's comedy coach.
Yeah.
So I've been teaching her everything that she knows.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been doing really well. It sounded like they were laughing quietly, but don't worry about it. I'm really proud of you for everything you've done.
Thanks so much. I really respect you.
Phil Jupiter's doing it. He did it here our first year. His was probably the best because he timed it really well. He said he'd come and do it at a time, and he just walked up, and the 4 people's faces when he walked in was fun. You know, we've had other Simon Munnery did it. Tim Key, they both rocked it, and the people that did the first year of the shed. This is not because of the shed, but it's nice. They are now emceeing the main tent this weekend, so there's a bit of pride. I'm stealing that, you know. I'll take it. I love Latitude, actually. It's a genuine, honest thing when I say it is the favourite festival we do, because of the combination of booking sensibility and audience sensibility. I think there's a lot of good nature in rooms. Like some of the comedy acts I know that do stuff, there's a lot of goodwill from the audience, but that's repaid even more in kind because the gigs are always wonderful. And it's not too big as well. We've done some of the bigger festivals and you just get like really fatigued walking around. So this is just really wonderful and fun. I think if the acts, the only briefing I give them is steadfastly refuse for the audience to have a bad time, like, because it's so intimate, you can't not get on board, I think. So we managed to dodge the bullet of people having bad ones, but I think people are scared, justifiably so, of like getting involved, right? And that's sort of what it's about. I mean, it's just a shed at the end of the day, so I'm not going to get too esoteric about it, but nonetheless, I do think that there is a sort of transformational experience bit, I guess. That's what I put on our pitches to festivals anyway.